Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another practice. Today we are going to be doing a short vinyasa flow. Just something you can do quickly on like a lunch break or in the morning if you're short on time, or even in the evening before bed, just to relax your body and get you into that flow state. So let's get started. We're going to start today at the top of the mat in mountain. Feet about hip distance apart and nice tall spine here. Just take a couple breaths to ground into your mat and prepare for your practice. On your next inhale, make it a big inhale and exhale side out. Very nice. From here, let's go ahead and inhale those hands all the way up to the sky. Exhale down into forward fold. Inhale, nice halfway lift. And exhale, step or jump back into plank. From here, take a deep breath. And exhale it out into downward facing dog. One breath here. And exhale, we're gonna ripple forward into plank. From here, we're gonna go straight into chaturanga, so you can do knees, chest, chin, or you can just come straight down onto the mat, all right? On your inhale, we're lifting up into cobra, shoulders down towards the waist, and exhale down to the mat. Inhale up, and exhale back down. And one more big inhale, and exhale side out. Very nice. From here, we're tucking the toes, pushing back up into a plank. Take a breath here. And exhale back into downward facing dog. And continue to breathe. One more breath here. On the next inhale, lifting your head, facing your hands at the top of the mat. And exhale, you can step or jump back to the top of the mat with your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, let's roll it all the way up to the sky in high mountain, and exhale, back down into mountain. We're gonna do the sun salutation 2 more times. So just take a couple breaths here, check in with your body. Then on your next inhale, those hands go back up to the sky. Exhale, let's fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, step or jump back into your plank. One breath here. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. And inhale, forward into plank and straight into your chaturanga. Coming down on the mat, you can inhale up into cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale back down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one, inhale up, open heart. And exhale back down to the mat. From here, tucking the toes, pushing back up into plank. Take a breath. On the exhale, find your downward dog. Beautiful, one more breath here. On your next inhale, facing the top of your mat. Exhale, find your feet back to the top. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up to the sky. And exhale, the hands down into mountain. My poor little grapefruit plant. She just keeps getting knocked here. Couple breaths here. We got one more sun south. On your next inhale, hands go up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, find your plank. Take a breath. And exhaling downward dog. One breath. And inhale, ripple forward into plank and straight into your chaturanga. From here, find your back bend. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. And exhale down. You're going to tuck those toes. Pressing back up into your plank. Take a breath here. And exhale, downward dog. One more breath. On the inhale, looking up towards your hands. And exhale back. Back to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway. And exhale forward. Over there. Inhale all the way up. And exhale back down into mountain. Again, we're just gonna slow it down a little bit to check in with your body. See how you're doing. One breath here. On the inhale, hands go up to the sky. Exhale, we bring the hands down into prayer as we step back with this right foot. Okay? Take a big breath. Inhale up into our crescent lunge. And exhale, hands down into heart center. Inhale, open up, cactus arms. And exhale, back to center. 2 more. From here, we're going to open it up into warrior 2. I'm going to turn it on the other way. We're opening up into warrior 2, bringing that back heel down on the mat. And just take a few breaths here. On the next inhale, we're stretching forward. That forearm comes down onto that right knee, and we're stretching up and over into our side angle pose. Inhale, we're coming back up into warrior 2, and exhale. Inhale up, and exhale. Last one, inhale up, and exhale over to the side. Very good. From here, we're just gonna take these hands, frame that right foot, stretch that, the left foot. This is my left side, sorry y'all. Frame that left leg, and we're here in pyramid, right? So if your hands need to come down to the shins, or even down to the thigh, that is just fine, okay? Take a few breaths here. Keep a micro bend in that front knee, so we're not injuring the knee, okay? And continue to breathe. On the next exhale, we are walking those hands around to the front, bringing both toes to face the front, wide-legged forward fold here on your exhale. Dangle it out, wiggle it out. You want to bring your hands behind your back. That is just fine too. One more breath here. Exhale those hands back down if they're not already there. And we're just gonna walk the hands over to the right side now, okay? So we're in pyramid on the right side. So same thing here, keep a slight bend in your knee, just so we protect the knee. And continue to breathe. One more breath. From here, we're gonna go ahead and bend into that right knee, and we're reaching up into our warrior 2, okay? Take a breath here. On the next inhale, inhale, we're stretching it forward. Bringing that forearm down to the knee. And finding our side angle on the right side. Inhale, we're up into warrior two. And exhale to the side. Inhale up. And exhale, stretch it out. We got one more. Inhale it up. And exhale down to the side. Very good. Take a breath here. Nice. From here, we're coming back up into warrior two. Hands come into prayer. All right. So we're going to transition into crescent lunge on the right side now. So if you want to just pop up onto that back heel, back toe, that's just fine. If you need to find another way to get there, that is completely fine, okay? However you get there. So in our crescent lunge on the right side, we're gonna inhale those hands up to the sky and exhale them down into prayer. Find your center, find your balance. And we inhale up. Exhale, cactus arms, nice open heart. Inhale up. And exhale, cactus. Last one, we're gonna inhale up. And exhale into cactus. On the inhale, we come back into our prayer hands. Take a deep breath. Shift that weight into that front knee, because from here we're just gonna step up to the top, all right? Inhale, we're up into chair. Continue to breathe. 2 more breaths here. On the next inhale, we're standing straight up, back into mountain. And we're just gonna take a few breaths. And we start winding down to end our practice. Your heart should be awake at this point in the practice. The blood should be flowing. Should feel a little warmth in your body. Wherever you are in your next inhale, let's go ahead and bring those hands up to the sky. From here, we're going to stretch that right arm forward. The left arm comes back. Couple breaths here. Press that left hip forward. Try to keep your hips facing to the front as much as possible, okay? This little spinal twist. On the next inhale, hands come up. And exhale, we're switching to the other side. Press that right hip forward. Take those toes into the ground. Good. On the next inhale, both hands come up. Exhale, hands come down into prayer. We're back into mountain. Let's go ahead and stretch the neck out. Roll into the left side, down, and then to the right. And on the other breath, just switching directions. Moving nice and slow here. Allowing your heart rate to settle. One more each side. After your last one, we're just gonna inhale the head back up into center. Hands come to prayer. We can go ahead and close out our practice. And we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me on this day. Hopefully this was helpful to you. And if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And let me know in the comments if there's any specific videos or any exercises that you might want to see in the future. Until next time.